Hello everyone, Mystic Juicer here, bringing you some Yomi action. Sorry I've been out of commission for a little while due to work and Fantasy Strike Expo. But I'm back, I'm bringing you some Yomi action. We've got Redless versus Corroyeur in the losers finals of the Emperor's Throne series, a series put on by DredNicholson from the forums, with an interesting format, a couple of different qualifying tournaments. Which will assign you points, and then what we're seeing now is all of the finalists, the top placers, faced off against each other yesterday. And tonight it's just the top three. So I just watched Corroyeur play enomus in the winners finals. Enomus taking the set 4-2, and now these two in the losers finals have to fight to rematch versus enomus. And they will have to beat enomus twice in finals. Best of 7 sets. It'll be interesting to see who what people choose as their mains here. Redless has been repping Troc pretty heavily. Corroyeur plays a mix of Rook and Onimaru. So I really hope we see Troc versus Rook. Grappler super manly matchup is awesome, and I love that. Ooh, okay, interesting. So we've seen Corroyeur switching to De Grey, and Redless sticking with Troc, so we'll see how this goes. Not a matchup I'm very familiar with. I do know that the grapplers have a nice bit of space to work with against De Grey. De Grey's attacks, other than his 2 and 3, so he doesn't have an attack normal on his 4. So he has an attack on his 5. He has a 7 attack, which he can spin either into an attack or throw. So, you know, a 5 attack, a 4 attack, even a 6 attack from a grappler will beat that quite nicely for the manly straight of 6, 7, 8. And then he also has his Pile Bunker, which is a 7 speed move, I believe. Yeah, 7 speed, so again, that 6, 7, 8 nicely undercuts it. Of course, the way that De Grey defends against that kind of behavior, that rude, unacceptable behavior by grapplers, is to play his Ace Dodge, which recurs, but is quite soft to throws. So, see how this matchup goes. The other nice thing, too, about De Grey is where all of the grapplers work really nicely on denying hand, keeping other people's hand low. That can actually be really dangerous against De Grey, because that's going to make his any hits that he does land are going to be incredibly punishing. And there you go. There's Redless representing the 5 attack, catches the 7, and there we go. Nice 21 damage straight. Especially Troc is going to get really good damage off of those normals as he attaches blocks to himself. So Corroyeur starting a bit behind, getting tagged by a couple of things. Ooh, okay, gets snagged by the 3. Corroyeur possibly stuck in a bit of a bad hand. The other possibility is that he was expecting more jacks and queens from Redless. The only problem here is that if Corroyeur plays around the jacks, yeah, there you go. Everything that the more he respects jacks and queens and normals from Troc, the more he's going to get tagged with actually quite damaging throws. Right now, Redless is throwing into 18 damage if he gets a throw into an 8. We can already see that huge life lead. Nice, okay. So Redless doesn't necessarily need to play around this throw, or this troublesome rhetoric. He can quite happily throw and still deal some damage. Ooh, nice. Excellent. Gets around the queue. Pile bunker here, I expect. Yeah, there we go. Not going to deal an absurd amount of damage, but still 15 knockdown is quite nice. Also going to prevent Redless from playing any War Stomps to get Corroyeur's hand even smaller. Very nice. Very nice. Manages to land the Ghost Riposte. I'm wondering if he's going to have any kind of damage to actually lead into this. Okay, yeah, finds him. 3 Qs so far. And he's only gone through 13 cards in his deck. Wow. Wow. That Falcon Punch. Right in the sirloin. Nice. I like this. Heavily representing heavily representing the dodge here now that Redless has switched to a heavy aggressive attack spread. Not going to deal a tremendous amount of damage. Redless complaining that all of his throws so far have hit, and therefore he's no longer has any. Oh! Oh! Is Trock even a grappler? And just like that, DeGray coming back. DeGray smells your fear. Love to see that comeback. So now he has used 2. Oh, he's got 3 aces in the discard, so there's all. He's gonna have to find that damage the honest way. Ooh, nice! Very nice. Just needs to deal a little bit more damage. 3 damage, so... okay, so the only thing that's gonna chip out is Queen. Probably does not want to play that raw. Okay, gets War Stomped. Are we gonna see the fraud, Are we gonna see triple War Stomp? Oh, nice. Okay, good. Good. It's time. It's time for the Bone Zone. Okay, that was actually really scary there. If he we have dodges. How many dodges have been played? Oh! Okay, scary damage in hand now. He does not have Beast Unleashed, but he has 1.0 speed, 20 damage. Good move equipped. Yes, nice. Does the smart thing, just blocks. It can be so scary to block against, I guess it was 9 card Trock on a single card, just because throw is so tempting. The nice thing is Trock was at 3, so somewhat defended. DeGray can somewhat defend against throws just by dint of Trock's life total there. Oh no! Wow, had all 4. Oh god. Okay. Corroyeur. Oh, Corroyeur needs to find a K. Needs to find a K so bad right now. We see a dodge from Redless. Oh. Just undercutting DeGray's J. Nicely done there. Good comeback from Corroyeur. Definitely good comeback there. Okay, switches to Oni. This is a fairly good matchup, I think, for Oni because Trock has he has his 9s and 10s are dodges, so Oni's 10s and 8s both crush every single block that Trock has, which is going to also prevent them from attaching to the character. Redless making reference to the fact that I guess this sort of common common thing is for Onimaru just to be aggro and crazy, but actually blocking with Onimaru is so good. Yeah, very, very smart early blocks. Oh, the taunts. When spacing is important. Yeah, but he's confirmed. Okay. Corroyeur fishing for a slow normal. You don't angry them both. You don't get the hearts. Okay, so Trock has 1 card attached already. 9 cards in hand for both of these characters. Both have relatively flat damage output. Ooh. Here we go, first blood. Lead into 8, yeah, nice, 16 damage. So yeah, both of these characters have very flat damage output. Onimaru is going to deal an average of basically 18 damage with every combat reveal that he pumps, and Trock is going to deal somewhere between either 10 damage or 16 off of most of his attacks. Nice, manages to snag an ace, and that's really the exception there. If Onimaru can attach an ace, then he can deal tremendous amounts of damage off of all of his face cards. His queen becomes a 25 damage, 0.8 speed uppercut. His jack becomes a 35 damage pump move, and his king can deal, I think it's 8 and you pump it for 9 3 times. Some absurd, ridiculous amount of damage. Nice, okay. Fishing for a jack or a normal with that queen. Redless has not represented normal attacks here. Content to play basically basic level Trock, which is just play all your face cards, so play your jacks and queens, play your king as a throw, although it is a little scary to throw Oni. Oni is probably not going to be attacking with any 2s and 3s as they don't adequately deal with... There we go, finds a jack. Trock's king here, which beats attacks of normal attacks of 5 speed or faster. Not particularly effective against Onimaru. Onimaru is basically only ever going to dodge with his 3s and 4s. Nice. Down backs a dodge. Very nice stuff. 1 dodge gone. So 7 more in the deck. The more of those Corroyeur can fish out of Redless early on, the more terrifying his endgame is going to be. Where he basically plays a Final Authority face card and high normal range. Nice, lands the 7. True badass confirmed. Okay, pumps it once just to deal more than 10 damage. There you go. That's the stuff. Destroyed! This is gonna deal a significant chunk of, yeah, that's brutal. That brutal damage, though. I like the early face cards, the early queens especially from Corroyeur. Basically, ooh, okay, gets undercut again Redless successfully denying the ugly ace attach. But yeah, the queens are basically super great early. It's what you want to beat fast attacks with as Onimaru. And then later in the game, you're going to have final authority to make all of your relatively slow jacks and kings beat all opposing attacks anyway, regardless of speed. So totally okay to play the queens early, especially if you can snag some early jacks in this instance. Nice. Okay, managed to block. I think that's the 4th Q. No, okay, just the 3rd. Sure, get acquired. Yeah, 3 Qs. So Redless now getting a bit of that first game Corroyeur hand draw. Bit of a life lead for Corroyeur. Oh, nice! Pew, 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 pew! Always cheer for Onimaru. Actually, it's always cheer for people who play Rook. So okay, Onimaru representing his dodges now. Now that he has shown that he's willing to play those high normals raw, he can start mixing in dodges to catch counterattacks. Oh my goodness! Oh man. Oh, good lord. And yeah, now he can basically play for chip. Really hope that Redless has dodges in hand, because gonna be scary from here on out. And that's it. All she wrote. Nicely done. Even ties up the game. Do we see Redless switch out of Troc? Redless has an incredible variety of characters that he can play. Onimaru is very soundly counterpicked by a couple of characters. DeGray is particularly scary because he basically doesn't have to... yeah, Argagarg is the other. Anything but this. Yeah, Argagarg is the other character that really gives Onimaru a hard time. Argagarg's ace block basically negates Onimaru's innate. There we go! Very nice. And that's basically what Onimaru has to do. He has to represent throws, and therein lies the problem. Onimaru's throws are awful. They do great damage, but you have to, yeah. So it puts Onimaru in a real bind, so you can see it in action here. Onimaru has to throw, but in order to beat him with throws, because they don't knock down, he has to deal a lot of damage, so he has to pump them. So it's card hungry. So he has to block, which opens him up to being thrown a lot. And then it's a very delicate dance he has to do with defending himself against throws with those garbage normal attacks he has at this point in this matchup, in order to deal middling damage with his throws. In order to have enough cards to deal middling damage with his throws. It's tricky. It's a tough situation. And Redless already representing early the bubble shield, the ace block. Immediately powered up for it as well, so now it's constantly going to be a threat of, I will have, am I going to play it now, or am I going to throw you? I'm going to play it now, or am I going to throw you? And Onimaru has to navigate that. Ooh, yep. Gets tagged with a slow normal, or with a fast normal. It can't all be slow normal, Simon. Nice. Okay, good stuff. Prevents most of that damage. Very important. And puts more cards in his hand, which gets him a bit more ammo. So now Fish is sitting at 5 cards, but Arg basically doesn't care about having a low hand. Most of his damage is going to come from his innate, just dealing 2 damage every time he's knocked down. And in this matchup, he's never going to be knocked down. The only way that Onimaru can put the fish on the ground is if he uses Final Authority. And I'm wondering if he just doesn't have any more blocks in hand. Or if he's representing the fact that... So those dodges probably mean he has either jacks or 10. Nice, okay, good. Yeah, has to... Self-betrayed. Yeah, yeah, so the reason he's dodging is either he doesn't have blocks, which we know he does now, or he has a good dodge punish in hand, which is basically only jack or 10, unless he has 3 kings randomly in hand. Hey! Nice! Undercuts the 9 throw. Would have preferred, of course, to land that 8. I'm surprised with how often Redless has been throwing. That Corroyeur is not adjusting and attacking now and again. I think he successfully... Yeah. Redless knows that he successfully scared him off of attacking basically completely. Oh, okay, yep. Put some more danger in his hand. But yeah, from Corroyeur's type in chat, it seems like Redless has kind of been his white whale. Apparently, that is the first victory he has successfully gotten against Redless, possibly ever. But yeah, some people, in as much as some matchups are very difficult, some players can just give you an incredibly hard time. Their psychology or their meta intersecting really badly or really advantageously for them against your own preferred method of play. Okay, Redless loading the fish cannon. Corroyeur putting some damage of his own on the board. If he can successfully connect with those aces, then he can threaten a lot of mean stuff. But again, he just has to not run into Bubble Shield. Actually, considering Onimaru's options, I'm wondering if it's not incorrect to... I know it sucks to get, to hit Bubble Shield, but I mean, Onimaru has ways of getting out of there. Granted, they're expensive, but he always has throws. He has like good speed throws. He has dodges, so he can get around being poked out. Very nice. Okay, and very even game right now. Corroyeur has to land basically a single dodge to threaten death off of everything. And he's been dodging like crazy, just pushing that button. Making Redless really stick to grappler style block and throw range. And that might actually be going against Redless here. Because Onimaru has the faster throws. So if he can land... How many throws do we have? How many 7s specifically do we still have? Okay, so 2 7s still possibly in play. 2 7s still in play, which will checkmate every throw and block. Oh no! There it is. Biding his time. And Corroyeur had played so many dodges. Yeah, he's basically down to like 4 dodges in deck. Tough situation for him. And that's it. No matter what he does here, he's dead. Nicely played by Redless. But very, very good play by Corroyeur. Bit of a lack of adjustment to Redless's incredibly heavy throw range. However, to be fair to him, Redless was representing ace block all over the place. Really, really nicely, really nicely sticking it in into his range every once in a while, just to make Corroyeur terrified. There we go. Okay, counterpicking the fish. Gloria. If you can't beat him, join him. Gloria basically doesn't care about combat damage. Is just going to get all of it's just gonna get all of her damage off of off of her overdose, dealing 10 damage to both characters. And the nice thing about her too is that she has a lot of options at the 2.2 speed range, where Argarg also has very strong damaging options. I like that too. Landing the king. Oh my goodness! Oh my god, those draws! So now, okay, so he has the King of Hearts in his discard, so he can always reach back for that, assuming he can draw up. Starts with the 10, with the Hearts 10 too. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay. Loaded ass hand. If he can just navigate this and keep that sphere up for a little while, he's in good shape. Nice. Undercuts the 2. Is going to be able to overdose and then heal up for that. No follow-up, yeah, because he's a bit starved for cards. Oh, bit of a misplay there. Could have overdosed first, gotten the heal. Doesn't matter too much, but if he loses by 4 health, then we'll know what's up. Okay, and keeps the sphere up. Excellent. Going to be able to get some much needed cards here. 6-card hand, he's got a few more options. Hopefully he's got some more hearts in hand. I don't know. I know that Gloria's 2.2 speed Jax and King are very effective. Nice throw here by Redless. So he can lead into this. Okay, just wants to prevent the heal as well. Let's see about throw speeds. I believe, yeah, both of these characters have 0.8 throw speeds. Arg has the faster normal attacks, but Gloria is basically not going to play a normal attack unless she's getting really greedy with a cross-up, and fairly little reason to do that. She basically lives or dies by block, dodge, throw, and... Ooh, gets tagged with a 3. Let's see this lead into... So we know he has at least 1 ace. No, just leads into a 7. Or leads into 7 damage, I should say. Going down on health. She can recover. Ooh, is unable to recur or unwilling to do so. I must think that he's unable. Oh no! Getting thrown here. And that's why you sometimes have to lead with those pokes. Redless successfully reading the fact that, you know, given that he's not healing, he has the Jack still in hand, so you can always defend against that. But he may think that's either too obvious and going to get bubble shielded. But especially in this matchup, I think you can essentially take the bubble shield damage. Oh. Yeah, Redless unafraid of the 2-speed attacks, just poking out the throws. Just dealing 10, 13 damage at a time. And Gloria has a heck of a hole she needs to dig her way out of this. Still possible. Okay, goes block block. And again, nothing but heart reveals. Or you're just fishing for any cards that are not... There you go. Able to get the healing touch off. Has to throw away his jack to do it. I hope he picks up the king, I would assume. No, gets the 6. Okay. Implying that he already has either another king or another jack in hand. Also possible that he can use the queen. Queen attack is 1.0 speed. Big nice. Excellent. Who does that? Yeah, I like, I've actually come around to playing Yomi while listening to music. Specifically the Donkey Kong Country Aquatic Levels soundtrack for the Super Nintendo is damn good. Gotta play something to keep yourself calm. Nothing worse than playing this game on tilt. You can make really, really bad decisions. And you can make really bad decisions if you're not on tilt, but tilting will make you not recognize that they're bad decisions. Start playing cards that you want to win combat rather than the cards that you think will actually win combat. That is a good way of losing the game. So Corroyeur's still in this. He needs to find some heals. Did he pick up? Ooh, yes. Okay, stays in this. If he has 2 non-hearts, okay, goes for the damage. Very nice. That Gloria bunker. Jack into 6. Ah, okay. Argagarg countering the recurring jack. He's going to take that button out of Corroyeur's hand. Going to reload with more aces. I believe that is... Yeah, no aces in the grave, so he can now play 2 sides of this mix-up. He has either the AA, the 0.2 speed AA, or the block. This can push Corroyeur into blocking or dodging, because both of those are go even or beat that move from Redless. So sets up a very strong throw on this turn that Corroyeur has to navigate. Very scary situations for him. Nice! Wow, I would not have called a dodge there. Very nicely played. Mighty 7 of hearts. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised at the throw there. I suppose it techs. It beats the ace. Yeah, it beats the ace block, and it beats the... Aw, shame. It beats the... So, okay, so thinking back on it, actually. It beats the ace block. It loses hard to AA, but that's fine. You were going to be happy to lose to that anyway. But it also techs with 7 throw, which is the other possibility. And it beats every other throw. So, much smarter move than I initially thought. Yes, totally unbiased casting here. I desperately, desperately want Corroyeur to win. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's That's not what you want. Oh dear. Okay, starting off on a bad foot here. Everything went better than expected. Oh man. Yeah, that's what you don't want. Now the thing is, I hope Corroyeur doesn't let this shake him. Gloria has the tools. If she heals, she can go neutral on all of this stuff. Ooh, gets tagged with the throw. Probably gonna lead into Jack or a queen. Or I guess it can only lead into Jack or a king, I should say. Rough start. But again, this is very much still possible for Gloria to come back with. This is not an insurmountable life debt by any means. Every heal is going to stay even with Bubble Shield. So as long as he can heal consistently, he's going to be just fine. Oh, okay, that ties, that's fine. He can still recur the Jack. Not going to deal any damage, but he is going to be able to... Ah, okay. Nice. Nice cover by Redless there. Makes a very important tool out of Corroyeur's toolbox there. Hopefully he still has a Jack. If not, he's going to have to wait for a little while for the option to come back to him. Was not the Jack of Hearts. Can't just recur it. Yeah, the Jack and King, if Gloria can find the Jack and King of Hearts early in this matchup, you can do a lot of threatening things. Nice, throw tech stuff. Neither of them particularly happy with it, but neither of them particularly sad with that. One ace already in the discard. Nice. Undercuts the Jack, or the 2. And that is the King. Oh, it's the King of Diamonds, never mind. Gets the overdose off. Should be able to heal off of this. So only down 30 life. It's fine. If he can consistently get some knockdown going here. Regains the Ace of Hearts. Definitely a tense match for Corroyeur here. Redless is a really canny opponent, and it sounds like he's a bit in his head. Nice! Undercuts the Jack. Did he pump that with anything? Nope. Just 6 damage, that's fine. Going to deal most of his damage off the overdose anyway, and he can recur that. He is getting into lethal range, but he's pulling Argagarg into the end game here. Going to be able to heal. See if he pulls. Okay. Not a bad option. He has to think about AA from Redless, which would really put a huge dent in that life total. 16 damage. He does not want to take that. Redless hits with a 6. Oh, yeah, okay, that tells me he has it. That tells me he absolutely has AA. Just going to close it out with a greedy attack. Like the knockdown, it's going to get Gloria a few more turns. Can heal here. What do we have for options? Ace of Hearts, 4 of Hearts. Not Option's not really thick on the ground here. He hasn't been able to pull, has not been able to pull a lot of stuff. Really has not been able to get a lot of good stuff here. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. Can he deal any amount of damage off of this? Please tell me you have the slow 9, or the slow jack. No, just knocks down. Okay. Overdose, yeah, puts him at 18. Gloria at that awkward 10 health total. She's not going to be able... Unless she can land... unless Corroyeur can land a jack, he's not going to be able to overdose this turn. I think as Redless, I mash AA here? Oh! Oh, yeah! Nice! Lovely. I like it. Oh, yeah! Beautifully played. Okay, what are we gonna see? Probably Troc? Probably Troc versus Gloria? Nani? Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, they both have... So both of these characters starting at 10 health. Mirror confirmed with the double 9 block. Okay, Redless powering up for his ace. Corroyeur not. Instead countering with a healing sphere. So Gloria can play all sides of the triangle to get knocked down or prevent the healing sphere. She can throw, she can hit with K, she can dodge into knockdown. There you go. See the K. React to the K. Counter with K of your own? No, knocks down with a 9. Not a 9 of hearts, particularly, as well. So probably not too many hearts in his hand, or if they are, they're lame hearts, like normal attacks. Okay. 10 health lead for Corroyeur. Is down 1 game. This is a best of 7, so he has to win twice more. 7 of hearts there. Yeah, being able to recur the fastest throw in the matchup. Very effective. Very effective. Good move, I would say. Mirror matches are tough, psychologically. It's like, it can be very hard to start thinking, to think about it other than, well, he just has all my moves, so how do I play against him? But you really have to study it like you would any other match. Pretend, like if it makes it easier, pretend they're playing like Gloria. They just happen to have the exact same moves, and then work out what your best option. But yeah, the importance of knowing your opponent's tendencies in a mirror is especially important. Just because the potential for clashes, so low damage and, you know, equivalent exchanges are are very high. Very even life totals. Oh no! Lands the K. Good damage here. He's gonna get overdose off as well. Accelerating to the end game. The important thing being that Redless is going to be at 8 cards in hand, and Corroyeur is going to be at 5. Corroyeur is also not going to be able to recur anything this turn because he is knocked down. He's going to lose his sphere. Bit of a tough spot. Okay, actually both on even cards now. Redless playing his own sphere. Can't really say much about tendencies here. Redless has, in both previous games as Arg, played a really heavy throw range. And I'm wondering if Corroyeur just has not... Okay, nice. You know what? I think he's playing this really nicely. He seems to have a fairly good sense of what... Oh, wow! Damn, that damage. That Gloria damage, though. And gets the overdose off. Basically, next combat can kill. Q's become incredibly effective. It's going to bring him down if it hits to 9, and then overdose to kill. Not sure they deal all that much chip. No, 1 chip for the queen. 3 chip on the king though. You can find that. ranking the dumbness of mirror matches. I don't know. I would say that mirror matches are pretty interesting, actually. Okay, gets his attack dodged. Oh, okay. If this is a joker, no joker. I was about to say, if that's a joker, I like that. I like that as an option. You can set up checkmates. Difficult to try to set up checkmates off of a 3 attack, which is by basically everything anyway. But just read it. I think that must have been a throw read. Very unlikely that it would beat anything else. Now things become difficult. Redless is in a position where... Oh, actually, if he's got the Joker, this is checkmate right here. Joker prevents all damage. He can't dodge to deal any damage. And then overdose for victory. Unfortunate, if he has it. So I think you have to play... the throw. Checkmated. Nicely played by Redless. Clutches it out. Very close game. But, yeah, that's tough. Tough situation to be put in. Well fought by. Nice. There you have it. There is the losers finals. Corroyeur snatching victory from the defeat from the jaws of defeat. And that's going to put Redless against enomus in the finals, which I believe I will have enough time to cast. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see about that. All right. If I don't, I will see you all next time, and if not, enjoy the next video. Cheers.